Raymond van Barneveld is waiting in the final for one of these two guys. Will it be Mighty Mike or will it be the Hammer? Let's find out right now and go down to John McDonald.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the action, coming to you live from the spectacular Dubai Tennis Stadium, and this is the Dubai Duty Free Darts Masters semi-final. Who joins Raymond van Barneveld in the final? We are about to find out. It's all brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation, and a very, very special welcome to all our viewers joining us around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dubai! And time now to meet the players. Ladies and gentlemen, the former world finalist, it's hammer time! Andy Hamilton! And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the Netherlands, world ranked #2, the newly crowned Premier League champion, the winner of the World Grand Prix. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the sensational, mighty Michael van Gerwen!
Well, a packed arena, 3,000 here at Dubai Tennis Centre, and a fabulous, fabulous atmosphere. What a success story this tournament has been. Michael van Gerwen against Andy Hamilton for the right to play Raymond van Barneveld in the first ever final of the Dubai Duty Free Darts Masters. Michael van Gerwen, the man in form, running very, very hot. But after his fantastic victory in the Premier League over Phil Taylor, he had to really fight 24 hours ago to get past Wes Newton in the quarterfinals. But it was hammer time on the opening night as Andy Hamilton caused the big upset by cutting the power, beating Phil Taylor. And what a result that was. And nobody will write Andy Hamilton off, even against the hottest of favourites in Michael van Gerwen. Hamilton is right in this game.
You're right there, Stuart. He really does fight for every inch of the stage, as we call it. And if you make mistakes, he's going to jump on you. And what he'll be doing, he'll be thinking, well, Wes got out of the gate very quick yesterday and got a good substantial lead against Michael, but never quite held on to it. A couple of crucial times, a couple of crucial doubles. A 106 that Newton had to go 6-1 up. Hamilton will be thinking, right, I'm going to get in front. I've just beaten Phil Taylor. If I can beat him, I can beat anybody. But he's got to hang on to me. You know, what he's hoping is that Michael doesn't get out the gate too quick, and Hamilton does. But we're talking about the crowd. You know, I don't think I've ever been in the 30 years I've been playing this game and associated with it, gone to a different country and had such a great reception. I mean, it is a magnificent crowd out here. Really are dart fans, Stu.
Well, they really are getting involved as well and enjoying every minute. As I say, nearly 3,000 here for finals night. As Andy Hamilton looking to upset Michael van Gerwen 24 hours after he beat Philip Taylor. Well, if anyone can, Hamilton can. The biggest battler with the most bottle in world darts.
Well, the one thing that always comes to mind, we talk about Andy Hamilton and the bottle he has and the never say die attitude, was when he beat Simon Whitlock in the World Match Play. You know, he was 8 legs adrift.
He was 15-9 down and he won 8 consecutive legs.
Incredible. Yeah, that was incredible.
I mean, Whitlock needed only one leg and missed darts for the match in 3 legs. But that victory, in many ways, that tournament changed Andy Hamilton's career and put him on a fast track back into the world top 8. Well, only 30 from Van Gerwen, so what a chance here for Andy Hamilton. Oh yes, treble 19. No, that was unlucky.
That's a well thrown dart. That was so unlucky. But he set it up absolutely perfectly. I mean, the 30 that Van Gerwen hit in his previous 3 darts has really killed him for this leg. And again, the dart's drifting a little and going in the 5. So Hamilton now for a breaker throw. And we talked about how the game would go, and he knew Hamilton had to get out the gate quick. And certainly this is a big chance. Double 7, take those chances. Oh, it's just over. And you can't give this young man a chance. Will he take it?
One dart is all he needs. What's a hammer blow for the man they call the Hammer. He dominated that opening leg. 2 darts to take it against the throw. Van Gerwen needed only the 1.
Well, when we talk about Van Gerwen, I said it at the top of the show there and before this game come on air, you know, his confidence in his own ability, and that just showed it there. I mean, he hit 2 bag scores, you know, going into that setup, but it didn't affect the double top. It just went straight in the middle, and that certainly is the difference between Michael van Gerwen of the last possibly 10 years that I've known him than the last year. The last year he has hit those doubles in under pressure.
A worldwide fan club for Michael van Gerwen, and it was only 15 months ago that he was ranked number 37 in the world, and he was sliding down the world rankings. In the space of 8 months, his career has been turned on its head. Everybody knew he had the ability. Now that ability has come out for all of us to enjoy.
Well, the power scoring at the moment is certainly going to Hamilton. We're only into the 2nd leg, but he's on 102. He's had 2 darts and a double, but he's certainly in control of this leg. Just needs to set it up as he did the previous leg. He'll settle for 1 treble out of the 3. Well, he'll squeeze this between the 2 of them, surely. Beautiful 3rd dart from Hamilton. Gives him at least 1 dart at double top when he returns. And Van Gerwen yet to find the treble, Stuart.
An indifferent leg from Michael van Gerwen. Well, it's going his own, because Michael van Gerwen's on 204, he had no need to go for the tops. He likes it over there. He's missed 1 dart at double 8. He will return for at least 3 more and maybe more than that.
Well, that certainly puts the pressure on.
Can't afford to miss this time.
No, and he doesn't want, if he's going to miss this double 4, he wants it on the outside. He doesn't want it on the inside and chase down the 2s. Oh, just put it straight in the middle. The Hammer gets his first leg on the board. Realistically, he should be 2 legs to 0 up against young Mighty Mike, but 1-1. And Hamilton will know, he's an intelligent dart player. He will know that he's outscoring Van Gerwen, and he's just got to keep it like that.
Well, what Hamilton will know, he's got to seize the moment now. Van Gerwen made a really slow start against Wes Newton. He found himself 5-1 down. He couldn't do anything right. As you alluded to, Newton missed one dart at tops for 6-1. As Van Gerwen finally hits a 180. He's up and running. He's off and running. And that will do his confidence the world of good. We then saw Van Gerwen win 7 legs out of 8. And Newton was simply blown away by a darting desert sandstorm that was Michael Van Gerwen. And if he gets on a roll, if he gets in control, he's very, very difficult to stop.
Well, he's got at the moment what Phil Taylor has had for possibly the last 15 years, and that is that people with a single dart in the hand and they need to hit a double, 9 out of times miss it. And that's where the difference between this young man's game the last year and before that, he went for treble 18, left in double 8. He just set it up for double top. Hamilton not on a check out, so Van Gerwen comes back, 3 clear darts at double top. And this will be, he's thrown 12 darts in his leg, a real good tidy leg from Van Gerwen. But Hamilton's just telling him that I'm still around.
No trouble, Michael Van Gerwen. He's had 2 darts at tops, and he's hit them both with the first dart in the hand. 2-1 he leads, first 3 legs with throw.
What Andy's got to do, he's just got to stay focused. It's a good kick-off, and be happy with that absolutely every day of the week. Mustn't get overwrought, mustn't get a little bit down. He's got to switch, surely.
100. Well, he can fit another 9 darts in there. But back-to-back 140s will do. Strong leg. Good response from Andy Hamilton here.
74.
Right in this game, the longer he stays in it, the more he will believe that he has the game to upset Van Gerwen. And look at this, he's just proving the point.
121.
Hamilton hasn't won a tournament for 6 years. Will this be his moment? Will this be his night? Can he beat Taylor, Van Gerwen and then Barneveld? I wonder.
Well, if he does do it, certainly he'll walk away from this tournament. He'll remember it for the rest of his life. And it will probably be, when you talk about people who have won tournaments, it will certainly be the hardest of roads. It'll be a hard enough road just to get to the final, and then you've got Barney. Well, this man, he's got very wide shoulders, so he can handle all the pressure you throw at him, and as he hits the double 8, he makes it 2 legs all with the young Dutchman. And now, what a great time this would be for Hamilton to break him.
139.
Now Michael Van Gerwen hit 2 live 9-darters on TV last year at the World Match Play and at the World Championship. Came within a millimetre of hitting back-to-back 9-darters at the World Championship in consecutive legs. Astonishing.
81.
He hit 6 perfect darts, 6 perfect darts in open air last night in his match against Wes Newton, and we all wondered for a little minute whether he could achieve darts holy grail.
77.
Mega important leg for both players here.
93.
Just before we go into the first break. And certainly now, you know, Hamilton got to be looking at least 2 trebles in this throw.
With Van Gerwen, you know, it's all about confidence. I mean, ability-wise, it's never been in doubt. You know, there's a lot of people very close to Van Gerwen who are saying that he's still only at 70%. Wait till you see him when he's firing at 100%. But astonishingly as well, with reaching the last 4 major TV finals, plus all his countless victories on the PDC Pro Tour, Van Gerwen has earned £500,000, £500,000 sterling in just 8 months. That is prize money alone.
Certainly changed this young man's life. So another one of those leaves him double 5. He wants the bullseye. That's way outside. So a chance here, an outside chance. We don't see this too often. It's hit 3 times in Dusseldorf last week. Nick Hamilton, I needed the first dart. Obviously pitched straight in it. So Van Gerwen comes back. 1 for double 16. To take the 3-2 lead. There's the 1, double 16. And double 8. Oh, and a chance here for Hamilton, and a massive chance. A breaker throw. Now what he wants to do, if he ain't going to put this, if he doesn't put this dart in the treble, he needs it just on the top wire. Doesn't want it low. Oh, perfect. Double 16 for a breaker throw. Brilliant, absolute brilliant darts from Andy Hamilton. Van Gerwen misses the double. Hamilton doesn't, takes out the 112. He goes into this first break 3-2 up against Mighty Mike.
the first year of the Dubai Duty Free Darts Masters. But we will be back in 12 months' time to enjoy this fabulous place. Barry Hearn, the chairman of the Professional Darts Corporation, has confirmed earlier this evening that this tournament will be staged, possibly expanded in 12 months' time to include maybe 16 players. But whatever, the Dubai Darts Masters is back here at the Tennis Arena in 12 months' time. But who will be the defending champion? Will it be Raymond van Barneveld already through to the final? Michael van Gerwen, or this man, Andy Hamilton, who's already upset the odds by beating Phil Taylor? And do you know what? The way he's playing,
120.
he's got a great chance of upsetting the hot favourite Michael van Gerwen as well. Who knows? But Hamilton
96.
absolutely believes that he can beat Taylor, beat van Gerwen and win this tournament by beating Barneveld. He was the first player to the venue around about 3 hours before the start, and just chatting with him
137.
again as his average goes up to nearly 99. He thinks he can win this, and with darts like this, you know what, he can.
Well, there we have the averages. He is outscoring Van Gerwen by a considerable amount. And you're right, Stuart, he'll always believe that he can win. And there we have the scoring. The 140 column is the telling factor. 5-2 to Van Gerwen. Van Gerwen's hit the 180, but those 140s. And again, he leaves 112.
Do you know what, as well, he's hardly missed on treble 19. When Hamilton has come down for the cover shot on treble 19, more often than not he's hit it. Is he going to do it again? 112 to win the last leg.
80.
Plenty in hand. Look where Van Gerwen is. And Van Gerwen has got to get his act together if he wants to challenge in this semi-final.
Well, to be quite honest, you know, he's already had a dart of the double, and he steps up, and it still will only be a 13-dart leg. With his throw, you're not going to lose too many legs if you do exactly that. 13 darts, Randy Hamilton takes a 4-2 lead. He's a break up against Mighty Mike. And we see Mighty Mike against Wes Newton last week come back from, last night, sorry, from 4-1 down and 5-1 down. Newton had a dart at double top to go 6-1 up, and then Van Gerwen really got on a roll. But this man may be a different kettle of fish if he can get a little bit more of a lead.
Well, Michael van Gerwen has got to find that golden run of form that he did 24 hours ago against Wes Newton, when he just reeled off a succession of winning legs, and Newton had nothing more to give. There we go. Michael van Gerwen has suddenly woken up, suddenly realised that it's about time he started playing.
Well, he's got to. Although the best of 21 legs sounds an awful long distance, it's still only a 100-metre dash for these guys. So, now Van Gerwen, he's only thrown 9 darts. Can this be 11 darter? Will this get the motor running? 12 darts. He will return. Hamilton will just put the pressure on, turn the screw, ask the question.
But he started missing, Van Gerwen. 2 darts, crucially, just before that break at double 16 and double 8. He's missed 2 more here. Cannot afford to blow it this time. Well, there we go. Crucial leg for Michael van Gerwen to win. 4-3 it is. Hamilton, though, with the advantage. That one break of throw in Hamilton's favour. That 112 finish in leg 5. And he's back on the money again in the treble 20. Is he ever?
Well, he's doing exactly the right thing. He's got to break a throw up, and on his throw, he's kicking off strongly every time, and that's what you've got to do. You're putting the pressure on your opponent. But if you're leaving a shot after 12 darts on those legs, then you're not going to lose too many. He's forcing Van Gerwen to look at 12 dart legs to be able to break the Hamilton throw. And Hamilton's in there again, and again that looks, or is that just low?
85.
That's one little slip there from Hamilton.
It's very unforgiving, isn't it? When it doesn't go right.
58.
As we saw with James Wade in the first semi-final, Raymond van Barneveld with an 11-5 victory to take his place in the first ever final of the Dubai Darts Masters. And yet again, brilliant cover shooting on that treble 19.
It's so important, Stuart, to be able to do that cover shot. Well, he's going for the big one. And
130.
well, it's good counting for Van Gerwen. He's left himself a check out. Hamilton, now he'll settle for one treble, but two trebles. Oh, absolutely perfect. He's going to put two trebles in, no question.
Nah, he won't settle. He won't settle. The way he's playing, the way he darts are fine. They're sitting up beautifully for Andy Hamilton. Well, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. But when Andy Hamilton darts go high, you know he's in good form. When they go low, below the treble 20 bed, you know he's struggling.
86.
So Hamilton here, looking at 100.
Well, if he hits a 20 and it's low, let's look for two double tops. This is the shot now. Well, he's over-pitched by a fraction.
Michael, you require 84.
Is this the chance?
Big
Is this
chance.
the chance?
Big chance here for Van Gerwen to get himself well and truly back in this game. Double 12. And again, he's missed them 12s. Oh, this time he hasn't. The reaction of Michael Van Gerwen tells you that third dart, there it is. The Mighty Mike, I don't know what we're going to call it, the shuffle, the punch, but certainly it tells everybody that third dart winning double 12.
Well, the Mighty Mike, it is becoming a very familiar celebration in the world of darts, and will that be a big turning point in this semi-final? Do you know, we were talking about Van Gerwen's epic victory over Phil Taylor in the Premier League final, and as Hamilton here looks at a brilliant 140 to match the Van Gerwen score. I was talking with Richard Ashdown, our spotter here in Dubai, and I think what summed it up for us, Van Gerwen against Taylor. Taylor took out a brilliant 160 finish in the Premier League final, and he must have thought, right, I've got you. And then Van Gerwen started the next leg with a 180. Just went up there, bang, 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 180. Totally ignored what Taylor did. You know, and you know, maturity.
100.
You're exactly right.
Beyond his years.
It sent out a statement that you know, it don't matter what happened the previous leg, I'm just going to do this. And as we say that, he knocks in his third maximum of the match.
Right on cue.
And the thing about it is, if he'd have kicked off bad and lost that next leg, there's no question he would have lost that Premier League. Phil would have beaten him. But he did show maturity. He did show a real strong mindset when he did that.
57. Michael, you require.
And of course, taking the 1-3-2 out to win it was exceptional.
There he goes again, 12 darter, and it's now spectacular, isn't it? Now here we have one of those crucial legs, big stage of the semi-final, just before the second break. Hamilton has to hold throw here, cannot afford to let Van Gerwen win a fourth consecutive leg. Fabulous darts on the treble 19, perhaps he should just stay there.
Well, it's been known to win good legs on those treble 19s. If the dart's going low on that treble 20,